This is Danglin Johnson, proud member of BIGFO26. Week 1. Gearing up for El Grande. The invites are ready to be sent. The league is ready to be born. Everyone. Everyone's got to get ready for this game tonight, right here. Jacksonville State, tough team out of the state of Jacksonville.
The Jacksonville State Gamecocks taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes.
Or from the Sun Belt.
3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of
West
legends,
Virginia.
and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get
I don't
down
even
to
know
the
where
field.
I'm located. I think it is
He'll
West
bring it
Virginia.
back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle
England.
by the coverage team, and
Good
they
call.
stop him at the 21. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense
maybe
will
it's
go on the attack first. And
Kentucky,
David, their
Tennessee.
quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should
Oh.
trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one
Yeah,
thing
I gotta
quarterbacks
be a
don't
little
want to
bit
be
more
referred to as
locked
is
in
a
here.
game
That was
manager, but that's
very
really
much
more
on.
what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this
How
game,
is this
he's
guy
good
gonna
enough to get this win.
All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46.
We gotta get there.
It'll be a first down.
Double stack.
The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to
This
the 46.
defense is
And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
not good.
Looking to fire. They go to the
The
wide
RPO.
receiver screen. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was
Moving,
able
not
to
hard.
get
Tighten
over.
up.
What will they dial up on
Are
second
we in
and a
Tennessee?
long way
Should we
to go?
tighten up?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Short game
Yeah.
on the way before he slides. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not.
Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown,
That is not good,
Jacksonville
man.
State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running.
All right,
room,
well,
but
if
none
the
to be
defense is
found
going
as
to
he
give up
stopped
points,
at
then
the
the
23.
offense has to.
So James Madison's offense will try to get
Sure.
something going with their
They
first
never get
possession.
stopped. Ever.
Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in
I like it.
meetings this
I
week.
like the
Anything
call.
you guys
I
heard that
like the
really
call.
resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Got
it in the middle with Sanchez. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Oh, my.
The Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alston. And the defense had that one well. Short game there. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Dukes have enough for the first down.
We got two. We got two.
You know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, this defense knew coming in. They were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game.
That would indicate that I wasn't taking care of the football right there. I died and turned the ball over.
They're dealing with a second and long.
It's hard to...
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Jukes his way for more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Gets it out fast.
We're going to get
that one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
16 plays.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. On the option. He'll pitch it.
Get away, pit away.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink.
Get away, better way. Get away, better way.
Physicality. Great job
find a better way.
Using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Good kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away.
Much better.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And
oh my God, that might be the worst punt I've ever seen.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
Linebacker and safety dude here.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Buys a little extra time.
Oh.
Wide open downfield. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
That happens. Gosh, man, it happens when you're a playmaker.
Right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And here comes the offense on second down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Dukes are in a mess here.
You're thinking too much, bud. Let's take that pressure off you. Set up a goal.
They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Dukes will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Reckstein. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes a connection. Lots of running room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
We gotta get serious.
He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rates, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Catch in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Rides the back on the option to give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, my.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air, it's JMUvsJaxSt. Makes the grab, it's caught. It's a seam wide open. Pulled down for the tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short.
All right, we might have a chance at
quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The kick is on its way.
Great return.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Got a man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pocket breaking down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Damn it.
Just
2 shots, man.
for one final play in this half. On 3rd down, going up top. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. In the waning seconds of the 1st half, doesn't hurt to go for it here on 4th down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Showing the bravado, throwing it back to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
We got a score here, man. This has been absolutely trash offense.com.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
We're supposed to be, what, the Royal Bulldogs?
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack.
Well, we're playing like Royal Bullshit.
Second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half.
Come on, guys, wake up.
In a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process.
Come.
And now once you get in this,
bro, you gonna call for the ball? I throw it right into your fucking hands.
Try to make some plays and really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right
might
now,
have to
you
leave this
learn a lot about these
Come
coaching
on.
staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will
All right, wake up.
on the field.
I think that's a big advantage.
Bruised knee. Okay, they'll be back.
He can find little creases to wedge his
All right, we're back. We're back in our bag. Let's
plays
go.
like that on the QB sneak on
Let's
4th
go.
down.
And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Moving away from pressure. Got his man on the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. And an explosive
Wake
play.
up, Kyle.
Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sanchez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Quick
Kyle.
to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. On target. Turning it on. Oh, what a move. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got
Get there.
touchdown, James Madison. And with that,
All right.
they jump on top here in the 2nd half. On to attempt the try.
I feel a little bit
Shrinks,
better. I
tight
feel a
end
lot better,
throws.
actually.
Big targets, big results.
Oh,
I've never heard it put that way.
that was
But you're
tough.
dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. Give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
You gotta really be slowing that
And
gap.
the Gamecocks want to crank their tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick.
Dude,
Good work by
why?
the coverage team to knock down the return man. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy look.
There he goes. The tag. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
That's a highlight.
Touchdown, Dukes.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. On the move to his left. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Sanchez. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Dukes are on the move. Motion from the back. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Barnett. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Reeder.
Get that.
Turning on the Jets. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do every...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Petway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Let's create a turnover
here. The
here.
Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Petway. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to
I
the
dropped off
ground.
of it for
An
a
easy
second, tried to
conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
And they are
Good
stopped
stop.
on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Look at that run game going.
And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
7 for
The
29.
Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Got his man. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving
Great way to
their
start
squad.
the season.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap
Playing good
of this
defense is
drive
going
will
to save
come
us.
from their own
It's the only
17.
thing they can.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but
The
a nice
only way you
pickup on
can win
that
now.
one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one
Ah.
more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him.
There we go.
What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And that's kind of what this offense
Needed
has
that.
done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Big fella moving. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here we go, final play of the game right here. He'll keep it on the sneak. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Gamecocks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one has gone. We waited so long to start the season. And
let that Johnson dangle.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to